Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a fantastic Thursday and a great week so far, despite what took place in the markets yesterday. Certainly everybody's feeling a little bit more chipper today with the kind of price action we've seen since the volatility to the downside. But today, guys, I want to cover XRP. We covered it a couple of weeks ago. We had a lot of responses saying that they would like me to cover the project more. In this video, I'm going to be telling you why I believe XRP is setting up for an explosive move to the upside. We're going to show you something very, very interesting on the charts that is taking place. And ultimately, they are setting up, the charts are setting up, the fundamentals are setting up, the kind of media outflow is setting up to pump XRP. And we're going to get into that in this video. What really prompted me to make this video is one of Brian Armstrong's comments. It reads, for those of you who don't know who Brian Armstrong is, he is the head honcho. He's the owner, essentially, or was until it went public, of Coinbase. The Ripple case seems to be going better than expected. Meanwhile, the SEC is realizing that attacking crypto is politically unpopular because it harms consumers. We've covered the XRP case previously. We've covered the things that we disagreed with the SEC about and things that we actually agreed with them on, such as the way that Brad, Chris and Ripple Labs, which is who the lawsuit is against, it's not against XRP, were kind of giving away XRP or selling it or distributing it or kind of dumping it on the retail investor. However, XRP itself is absolutely not a security of Ripple. XRP, the ledger, actually existed way before. We've covered all this in previous videos, so I don't really want to re-go over it. But this is what prompted me. This is the article that they're tagged in from Forbes. Very interesting read. I have a very love-hate relationship with XRP, as I'm sure many of you know, as I've been in XRP for a very long time. And like many people that are new to the crypto space, XRP was one of the coins that I accumulated the most of at the start of my crypto journey. And in the bear market, accumulated it exceptionally heavily and haven't actually accumulated since the bear market, to be honest, because I just got that fed up of it. I held a number of other coins, such as CHAINLINK, that did very, very well, and kind of moved my attention. And then when XRP kind of got that first little spike over here, they were hit with the SEC lawsuit. And since then, they've actually done all right. They've underperformed a lot of other coins out there, but I believe the real price movement for XRP is still to come. And I'm going to talk to you about that in this video. So when I talk about news and fundamentals, the fundamentals for Ripple have never been so strong. You know, they really are tackling the use case that they set out to achieve. You know, they want to be the remittance. They want to be the go-to remittance market maker, essentially. They want to be the system that deals with remittances. And the reason being is because essentially blockchain is far more efficient at doing that than your currency legacy systems that we have in place. So they are kind of revolutionizing the remittance sector. If anyone that's ever sent XRP, you'll know how efficient it is. It is very, very efficient, very fast, very cheap. And they are making moves within this space. They have fantastic partnerships. They continue to gain partnerships. They're starting to use their ODL, which actually utilizes XRP. You're seeing that in a number of instances here. And this is a market that if they manage to capture it, they'll do very well. I kind of have a bit of the XRP community is a very, very loyal and fierce one, which I love. But there are, certainly in regards to YouTube, few and far between good YouTubers on this topic. The vast majority are just complete storytellers, essentially. Take that from somebody who's been here for 5 years and has watched this space kind of evolve. You know, you're constantly waiting for this pump that never comes. But having said that, XRP will have its day in the sun. Is it going to go to $100? No, I don't believe so. Could it reach $20? You never know. Could it reach 10? There's certainly an argument to be had there. And what's setting up right now? So let's say, for example, and like I say, this coming from Brian Armstrong may indicate that they're looking to get relisted. When the lawsuit was launched against XRP, most exchanges delisted them. And the reason, or most notable exchanges delisted them, and the reason for this was because they didn't want to be deemed to be holding and selling securities, because then they would fall into this huge regulatory nightmare. So they just straight up delisted it. They allowed you to hold in Coinbase's case. I don't actually use Coinbase anymore, but I think you can still hold it on Coinbase. There are a number of exchanges where you can buy and sell it freely with tether pairs. But essentially, if, and like I say, this tweet kind of hints that perhaps they are thinking about getting relisted, and also the lawsuit against Ripple, Brad and Chris does seem to be very much going in Ripple's favour in regards to XRP not being a security. So if we see a settlement of this, if we see a relisting, this is going to do fantastic things for the price. And also on a charting level, I mean, first of all, we all know that XRP really pumps at the end of the year. If we look at 2017, it wasn't till December. Other coins have done amazing till here. It stayed relatively flat, and then you just see this absolutely parabolic price movement. And you could see XRP do the same thing this year, essentially, or this bull run. But in regards to the sort of short term, essentially what you have setting up is this structure here, taking place over here, but on a bigger scale. And I believe that this is going to, in much the same way that this structure over here led to a breakout, this structure is going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a number of things on here for you to kind of make it a little bit more obvious. Can you see what we're looking at here, guys? You have the exact same structure taking place. This is a bigger version of this over here. On this chart, I'll delete all the RSIs, stock RSIs and MACDs for the time being, to really highlight what I'm trying to say here. Can you see? You come down, you come up, you sell off again, before coming to this descending resistance. It's almost like a big kind of cup and handle. Once you get past that, you can see how you came back to test it as support, which is very common for a breakout. And then you see this big kind of movement to the upside. You've got the same thing setting up today, ladies and gentlemen. You come up, you come back down, you set up like this kind of cup and handle structure. You come up, you look to me as if you were going up towards this descending resistance, and then you got a slam in the face. We know what yesterday's sell-off was all about. We've covered it in other videos where we spoke about how it was largely leverage driven, and it kind of caused this volatile move to the downside. So it kind of is a bit of a unexpected, part of being an altcoin is that you kind of obey what Bitcoin does. But ultimately what I'm anticipating, in the same way that you have this breakout over here following this structure, you're going to have one here, ladies and gentlemen. And I think this could take you to around about $4 plus. I really do. And I think XRP is going to keep going from there. So $4 from where you are now, it's 400%. Okay. So $4 about 278%. And if it follows the same kind of trajectory that it followed back in 2017, that could just be your first pump, guys, before you then start to continue impulsing. It could actually go above and beyond that. But ultimately, I am expecting, XRP's been doing not a lot for a while now. But it was one of the coins that I accumulated. Like I say, I haven't actually accumulated any XRP whatsoever in this bull market. I've accumulated it all in the bear market. Very happy with my position in XRP. Haven't sold a single XRP because I still always have that kind of element of, its time will come. And I think the SEC lawsuit, in hindsight, may actually be one of the, once we've cleared it or whatever happens with it, may actually be one of the actual very components that sends XRP to where its kind of natural progression would have been. It could be a very good thing instead of what it typically has been deemed as a bad thing. So that's what we're looking at. That's really what we have for you in the video. Like I say, it sold off really due to Bitcoin and it being a component of the crypto space. But it looks good to me. Structurally, it looks very, very good. We're already in this. It's not really a trade. It's more of a hodl pot. But I'm expecting, in the same way that you got this breakout after breaking this descending resistance here, I'm expecting that today, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's going to be very, very fruitful for many of you out there. Certainly the people that have been accumulating throughout the bear market. In the grand scheme of things, and you have to be fair here, the people that shill XRP every single day, it's underperformed the majority of the market, is the truth. Other than Bitcoin, year to date, it's not done very well. But that could change. This is crypto. Things change very, very fast. But that's really all I have for you in this video, ladies and gentlemen. It was just a short and sweet one. I did say I'd start covering Ripple or XRP more and more. We are going to keep you up to date with the lawsuit, certainly how it progresses. But this is the tweet that really promoted. I kind of went, okay, Brian Armstrong's tweeting about this. Maybe there's some hints and clues that he's leaving there. People have got this idea that XRP is going to get adopted by governments around the world. I don't know where I stand on that. I think there's a lot less evidence than people like to shout about. There's a lot, you know, it's a space that's XRP. There's a lot of moon boys there. I'm a moon boy myself, guys. I believe in crypto and where it's going, and I think we've still got a long way to go. But as somebody who's an experienced XRP holder, it has underperformed a lot of other altcoins there. And ultimately, would I have been better putting money in altcoins other than XRP that have done very well? Yes. But does that mean that XRP is going to continue performing that way? No. We know that, you know, the kind of fundamentals and circumstances that it's under. So you could still see a significantly high. I'm hoping it goes to $20, but I'm not convinced. I think, you know, you can definitely get around that $10 mark, but we'll see. You know, nobody really knows exactly where the price is going to fall. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. This is just to show you the liquidations. $875.8 million were liquidated yesterday. It's caused a whole sell-off in the market. I'm going to love and leave you on that note, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have a like, it's always appreciated. So is a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching, guys.